Hi students, my name is Hitesh Narashet. I am from Honavar. So last class we discussed about a topic from 8th standard, that is construction of quadrilateral. In construction of quadrilateral we already discussed about some of the cases, that is when 4 sides and 1 diagonal is given, when 2 diagonals and 3 sides are given, and also we constructed a square with the given things. And so let us move on to the last topic of this chapter, that is rhombus. So here we have to construct a rhombus with the given things. So before going to the construction, we have to know about rhombus. So we already know about quadrilaterals, we already know about rectangles. So rectangle and square, that's the same construction. So we have to follow the same construction for rectangle and also square. Here rhombus, when we go to the rhombus means, so square is also one of the type of the rhombus. So that means here there are some of the properties. Rhombus is commonly, it's a 4-sided quadrilateral or 4-sided polygon, or is one of the type of a quadrilateral having some of the unique properties. So let us discuss about those properties first. So here I will go to the construction of rhombus. Before going to that, so just introduce a rhombus. Yes, rhombus. Yes, so rhombus is a quadrilateral also. It has 4 sides and 4 angles and 4 vertices, similar to all the quadrilaterals. It's also one of the type of rhombus. Okay, it's also a type of parallelogram also. So likewise rectangle and square is there. So rhombus is also a part of, or it's also a quadrilateral. Yes, so let us discuss about some of the properties of rhombus. So firstly, here the opposite sides are parallel. In rhombus, opposite sides are parallel. In parallelogram also, when we are taking the parallelogram, means parallelogram having the opposite sides are parallel. So opposite sides only parallel, not adjacent side. Opposite sides are parallel. Here it is a rhombus is also a type of a parallelogram. That's why the opposite sides are parallel. So here it is opposite sides are parallel here. Yes. Then coming to the angles. So that means here in the case of rhombus, opposite angles are equal. So here opposite angles only equal, not the adjacent angles. In square means all the angles are equal. In rectangle means all the angles are equal. But in rhombus, here opposite angles are only equal. So here opposite angles are equal. Then, so after that we have to move on to the length of sides. So what is the length of side here? Here length of sides of rhombus, all the length of sides are equal. So that's why I told that. So square is also one of the type of the rhombus. That means in square and the rhombus, in both the cases all the sides are equal here, not in the rectangle. So because in rectangle opposite sides are all only equal, but in rhombus all the sides are equal here. So third one, that is all sides are of equal length, here. Yes. So here sides are over, angles are over. So another one element is the diagonal. Diagonal means here diagonal is bisect each other. So likewise in square, rectangle. So here also diagonals are bisect each other. So fourth one, it is diagonals are bisect each other. So let us draw a rhombus. So here I will take the rhombus here. So like that. we have to take like this only. So it's a rough sketch. Yes. So like that we have to draw. Firstly draw a plus sign. After that we have to take like this. Yes. Here it is, a rhombus having 4 sides. All the 4 sides are of equal length. Yes. So here just this angle and this angle is equal, and this angle and this angle is equal here. So opposite angles are equal and all the sides are of equal length. So we know that opposite sides are parallel. Here just observe that opposite sides are parallel and diagonals are bisect each other. Here diagonals are bisect each other, whether it is perpendicular bisector or whatever it may be. So both may be possible. Sometimes both may be possible here. So diagonals are bisect each other. So it's a perpendicular bisectors of each other here. Yes. So I will label this one. I will take A, B, C, D. Yes. So it's a ABCD rhombus. So let us move on to the construction part by taking some of the given measures. So here when we are taking the rhombus, it's very essential is we have to take the length of 2 diagonal. From the 2 diagonal only we can construct, because the initial part we drawn here. So when we are taking the construction here in the rough sketch also, so we can, when we are drawing the 2 diagonals, perpendicular bisectors diagonals, so it's easily we can draw the rhombus. So that's why from the length of 2 diagonals we can construct rhombus easily. So it's very easy to construct a rhombus. So let us take one example. So construct a rhombus. Construct a rhombus that AC is equal to 6 cm and BD is equal to 7 cm. Yes. So here the length is given only 2 diagonals only. So here just take AC is equal to 6 cm and BD is equal to 7 cm. Yes. So here what I have to do is go through the procedure. So simultaneously I will explaining the procedure also. We have to construct a rhombus here. So go through the procedure. Firstly we have to draw the rough sketch. So what is the first procedure? In all the cases we have to draw a rough sketch because of visualizing our measures, because of visualizing the complete labeled diagram. Okay, so firstly we have to draw a rough sketch. Draw a rough sketch for visualizing the rhombus. Yes. So rough sketch is over now, because so we draw a rough sketch here. So we don't know the sides. Apart from the side we know only the diagonals. We know the length of diagonals. From the length of the diagonal only we have to construct those diagonals, and after that we have to construct complete rhombus here. So here we drawn the rough sketch of this rhombus. So after that what we have to do? We have to draw a vertical line. So here one vertical line is there and then the horizontal line is there. So before that we have to initially we have to write the vertical line first. Here AC is equal to 6 cm. We have to draw a length of AC. when we have to construct a rhombus. So what we have to do? So first here the second step is draw a vertical line. Draw a vertical line of required length. Draw a vertical line of required length. So in all the cases, in first two cases we draw first diagonal, one diagonal. After that we draw the base in the case of square. Here we have to draw a vertical line here. So we have to write the vertical line first. So it's of 6 centimeter of length. Draw 6 centimeter here. So you have to take the exact measurement in your notebook. Okay. So let us go ahead. It is it's a AC length of AC. So it's having a length of 6 centimeter. So after that, what you have to do? So we have to take a length. So that means after that we have to take a length in compass. So that length should be the length higher than the half of this diagonal. So the length higher than half of this length here. The half of this diagonal AC. So here what you have to do? Take a compass. Take a compass. Here we have to take a compass of any length, any radius. Take a compass of any radius from one end. And mark an arc. Towards both sides of vertical line. So here what you have to do is, so you have to take the compass here. So just locate on one point, one end point. So after that you have to take the length. After that you have to take the any length. So it should be a bit higher than the half of this line. So take that length, and then after that what you have to do? So just mark a curve here. Just mark a curve here in both the sides, not only one side. So you have to mark the arc in both the sides. Yes. Then what I have to do? So here also we have to take the same procedure. So that is, repeat the same procedure. So here what you have to do? Repeat the same procedure. Repeat the same procedure from changing length, from changing radius, from another endpoint. So here also we have to take the same. Here we have to take the same procedure. Repeat the same procedure. So here what we have to do? Just change the length. Yes. So but that length also we have to take bit higher than the half of that vertical line. So just cut it. Yes. Here we have to cut. Then what we have to do? We have to take a line segments intersecting those two points here. So then join the intersecting points. Join those intersecting points here. So we have to join those intersecting points, and the line is passing through these intersecting points. So we have to take a line passing through those two intersecting points. So after that what we have to do? So we have to take, so here I will take it's a O. So here we have to take the another diagonal, that is 7 centimeter. Here what we have to do? Draw the another diagonal of required length here. Required length. Yes. So for that, what you have to do is you have to take the length of the diagonal. So here we can take anything. That is, so here it's of 7 centimeter. So we can take the 7 centimeter of length. Better you have to take the half of that length in this side. So it means here left side, and half of the length in the right side. So it's very easy to take. So here, what is the half of 7 centimeter? It's 3.5. Yes. So take the 3.5 length and then just locate on O and cut this line here. Yes, here we have to cut. And after that, here also we have to take the same length and locate on the point O, then cut the line. It's because, so here in the rhombus we have to maintain the property. So that's why, so when the properties are holds good, so it becomes that particular quadrilateral. So here in the properties of rhombus, all the sides are equal length. So that's why we have to take the exact measure from in the both sides of this vertical line. So that's why I am taking the half of length here and half length here from the 7 centimeter line segments. So after that we have to join all the sides. Yes, here we have to join the side like this, and here also we have to join the sides here. Yes. Then we have to join side here also. Here also we have to join the sides. Then label the diagram. That is, here it is A, it is B, and it is C, and it is D here. So from the procedure we can draw the rhombus easily. So I hope you understood that. So let us take another example. Yes, so let us move on to the next problem. So here it is a PQRS rhombus. So we have to construct a PQRS rhombus. Here the two diagonal is given here. So what are the two diagonals? One is the PR and one is the QS. Go through the same procedure. So I have already written here. So firstly we have to draw a rough sketch. Already rough sketch is drawn here only. So for that we have to label that one. So what is the, so here it is a PQRS rhombus. So that's why I will take P, Q, R, S, and also we have to label all the things. It's of 5 centimeter and QS of 6 centimeter. So here we have to draw the rough sketch, and also we have to label all the things before, because of visualizing all the things in the rough sketch. After that we have to take the second step, that is draw a vertical line of required length. So here it is, the vertical line is of 5 centimeter. So that's why we have to take a length of 5 centimeter here. Take the exact length in your notebook. So it's of 5 centimeter. So then we have to label all the things, that is P, it is R, it's of 5 centimeter length. Then what we have to do? So we have to take a compass. So here we have to take a compass of any radius from one end point and mark an arc towards end both sides of a vertical line. So here what we have to do? So we have to take a length of a compass. That is, here we have to take a compass of any radius. So bit higher than half of the length of the vertical line. Here it's a bit, yes, here like this. So it's having a radius bit higher than the length of, so half of the length of the vertical line. So here we have to mark an arc in this side also, here also, in this side also we have to take like this. Yes, it is like this. Okay, so then what we have to do, so we have to take a compass of any radius in another point also. So we have to repeat the previous procedure in the another end point. So here we have to cut the line, this curve, and cut this line curve. So here we have to cut those two curves, the previously drawn curves. After that, so here we have to join the intersecting points. So here we have to join the intersecting points. The line is passing through those 2 points here. It's become like this. So here it's like this. Yes. So then what we have to do? So we have to take a length of another side, 6 centimeter. But so here, so remember, so we have to take a half of length here and half of length of a diagonal here. In both the sides we have to take the exact length, half the length here and half the length here. So it's of having 6 centimeter. That's why we have to take 5 here. So half of the length means 3 centimeter. So we have to take the half of the length. It is 3 centimeter. So locate on intersecting point, then cut this, mark a curve on the horizontal line, and here also we have to mark a curve on the horizontal line. Then we have to take those 2 points. These 2 points we have to consider. This is a point Q and this is a point S. So then join all the sides. Here we have to join all the sides here. It's like this. Here also we have to join all the sides like this. And here also we have to join the sides PQ like this. And here also we have to join PR like this. Yes. So this is the PQRS rhombus. It's having the properties of rhombus. So we have to take the procedure and simultaneously we have to draw a rhombus here. So I hope you enjoyed this chapter. So here I conclude this chapter here. So those who are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. So thank you one and all. Be safe and stay home. Thank you.